Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the Su-25 Frogfoot once again. This thing has kind of grown on me a little bit. We got some flankers up high and some other Su-25s down here. This is basically the Russian A-10, and in one way it differs quite dramatically from the A-10, and that it has actual SEAD capability. There's the flankers up high. They're going to be providing combat air patrol for us today. There's enemy F-16s out there. That's not for me to deal with. That's what the flankers are going to do. So as previously mentioned, the Su-25 is actually capable of doing SEAD, which is what we're going to be doing today. We have a Patriot missile up ahead, or a battery I should say, and I'm going to target it on the HUD now. So our first job is going to be to knock out this Patriot site, and once I do that, there's all the other Su-25s. They will also be attacking the Patriot site. Right now my RWR says that we're being spiked by air targets. That's the Patriot site looking over here. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. If it's looking over here, I don't want to be hanging out. So we'll dive down. Those guys are gonna keep going, have fun. They'll just act as bait, I guess, distract the Patriot. But once we knock out this Patriot, we're gonna hit the resupply depot. We got a little NATO resupply Farp protected by that Patriot site. We're going to hopefully take that out today once we knock out this Patriot. I think a big part of this is going to be coming in low. Those guys are pretty brave, still up high. They're going to find out real quick what a Patriot can do. We're going to get as low as we can. So I have two KH-58 anti-radiation missiles. These ones are a little bit more long range. I'm going to fire those first, and then once we get a little closer, I'm going to try to saturate the Patriot with the KH-25, another anti-radiation missile, but it's a little bit shorter range, so I'll need to get closer to use that, assuming we get there. Right now I'm just trying to stay treetop level. My main concern right now is the F-16s. Oh, here's the Su-25s finally diving down here. Looks like they probably got shot at by a Patriot and finally decided to defend. But yeah, the F-16s are going to be the main problem because I can sneak in low to get to a Patriot, but that's not going to work if there's an F-16 shooting an AMRAAM at me, you know, from up high. That's the Patriot once again looking over here, because look at this, even this is too high and we're only 355 meters off the ground. Patriot's behind that tree line there, so we'll try to get a little bit closer here. Yeah, but the whole thing really depends on phase one, which is the flankers knocking out the F-16s, and then we're gonna try to hit this Patriot by saturating it, and hopefully the first volley will get through. Unlikely though. That's why I have a plan B, getting closer with the other four, the KH-25s, because a Patriot will probably intercept the incoming KH-58s, my long-range anti-radiation missiles. So we're gonna have to get creative, and if he intercepts all four of my short-range ones, well, that's, you know, at that point I'm probably just gonna go home, not gonna lie to you. There's not much else I can do at that point. So we'll see how this plays out. Staying super low, pushing straight at the Patriot for now. like 5 meters off the ground right now. 6 meters. I'm speaking in meters. There's the Patriot shooting because the Russian aircraft displays altitude in meters. For anybody who doesn't know, 6 meters is about 20 feet, give or take. Okay, here we go. We're going to target this Patriot. I am in range, so I'm going to pull up a little bit here. We got 2 missiles. Remember, the KH-58s are being locked right now by the Patriot. I'm going to send it. As we get a little bit closer, I just want to make sure that they absolutely have the range, even though the aircraft is telling me it does. Here we go, got the Patriot locked, and Magnum 1 and Magnum 2, and that's it. I'm gonna break away and defend. And the other Sukhoi 25s should be following that example. They're probably going to be attacking from different azimuths. And we're going to get nice and low again. This sight of a low-flying Sukhoi 25 is very familiar these days. If you've seen those videos out of Ukraine, both sides flying super low. Obviously because of the air defenses. I should also mention that I have an ECM which is on, so I am jamming that Patriot, and I also have an IR countermeasure jammer in the back of my tail. There's the Patriot shooting, there's flankers shooting missiles above my head, so hopefully they are killing those F-16s. That IR countermeasure, it's like a laser, I think, that shines into the seekers of heat seekers and tries to blind them. Very important for this environment. Okay, I'm recommitting back onto the Patriot here, because now it's time to push them. Remember, I want to get much closer. My missiles are still in flight, probably, but I just want to take this opportunity to push that Patriot while he's busy. He is looking over here. Like, look, he's constantly locking me. I'm at 17 meters off the ground here. He is definitely looking low, and he is seeing me. I don't think he can get a fire solution on me, but he is definitely seeing me and attempting to lock me for sure. And I can't really fly much lower than this. He is shooting at something. Probably flankers or Sukhoi 25s, or maybe some of the KH-58 missiles from the other Sukhoi 25s. I'm going to try to get as close as I can, because the closer I get, the less reaction time this Patriot's going to have to intercept these 4 KH-25s I'm going to shoot at him here. Nice and low. We're almost there. Admittedly, this is a pretty big capability difference between the Su-25 and the A-10. And also notice how much faster the Su-25 is compared to the A-10. We're going to pop up here. We're not in range yet. Trying to stay like treetop level. You see I pop up even a little bit and that Patriot tries to lock me again. Really depending on my electronic countermeasures at this point. And you can see why the IR countermeasures are important at this altitude. Any man-pad is going to kill me if I don't have that. Luckily I do have some flares too in case I see the launch. You can see the Patriot shooting in the distance there. He's not shooting at me though, that's good. We are almost in range here, we're so close. There he is. There we go, we're in range. Magnum 1, Magnum 2, 3, and 4. And that's it, I'm breaking off. That's actually really close, and they're low. It'll be difficult for the Patriot to intercept those. There's a flanker going by right there. Looking for impacts. We got impacts, look at that. Ooh, we hit him. Got the Patriot sight. Okay, we're going to turn in here and have a look at our handiwork. Not bad. That thing really did defend itself. I think it shot down a lot of incoming missiles, shot down a lot of Su-25s and flankers, but we finally got them. I gotta be honest though, man, the Su-25, it's growing on me. It's actually kind of a pretty capable platform, if I'm being honest, and I do like the speed. It's kind of nice to be in a ground pounder that actually moves a little bit, although it doesn't have afterburners, just like the A-10. No afterburners on this thing. There's the destroyed Patriot sight. Okay, gonna start climbing here. Looking for the Farp. I think I see it. I'm gonna turn in. And I just want to get my TV onto it. I got the S-250 unguided rockets here. Each one is about 500 pounds of explosives. So they should do some serious damage in here. We're looking for lots of secondaries as well, as they're offloading fuel. We're gonna pull up here. Make sure I have a nice attack run here, and they probably have Fox 2s down there, short range IR, so we're gonna have to flare as we leave. Let me just target this properly, and rifle, and rifle. Okay, let's turn away, and we will flare. Look at that, good impact, excellent. Okay, there is something back there shooting a missile at me. I'm dropping flares. I knew there was some sort of short-range IR down there, but I think we're good. We beat the missile. We're safe. Let's get out of here. Remember, we talked about that in the last video, that as you come in for an attack run, you want to drop flares, and most definitely as you egress, you want to drop flares. Because as you leave that SAM system, that short-range IR, he can look straight at your hot engines, and his IR missile is, you know, going to find those to be a very juicy target. Being locked by something, I don't know what it is. I kill everything out here, I don't know what, okay, we'll just fly straight, no worries. It says it's some sort of ground radar, I think. Whoa! AAA, it's AAA!